Losing a job can take a really huge toll on whoever lost the job, whether they were fired for something they did or they were fired because the company was ramping down or they were trying to manage cost and all of that. It's crazy. It can really mess with the person who lost the job, right? And if it's you, you can understand. We're in a space where we've had the pandemic, and then after the pandemic, a lot of people stopped hiring and they started ramping down instead. And the backstory to all of this is that when the pandemic was happening, a lot of people were home. And because of that, the demand for services, like, you need somebody who would support customers who buy things from Amazon. Amazon needed more customer support agents. Your food delivery company needed more people to handle delivery, call customers, handle bulk orders and all of that. So these companies kept hiring. Digital products like, stock brokers, products like Facebook as well. A lot of these companies were hiring a lot of people during the pandemic, again, because everyone was working from home and you needed someone to pick up your stuff from Amazon. You needed to order this from here. You needed someone to help you with this. A lot of people were playing video games, so there was the need for video game support. A lot of people were doing a bunch of other, things online that they needed more people to support them, with. And then after the pandemic, a lot of people started going out again. You didn't really need people to pick things up for you at the nearest restaurant because you could do it yourself. And because of that, some of these companies started ramping down because there were not a lot of, you know, issues that needed to be resolved. And I keep using the customer support perspective because it's the easiest one. I mean, there are other channels or products or businesses who needed more people. But my point is, after the pandemic, a lot of people started laying off. And when I say people, a lot of these companies started laying off. And it affected a lot of people. Up till now, it's been, 2 years? A lot of people still do not have jobs. They've been looking, right? So I'm making this video to let you know that if you have a friend who keeps complaining about their job, have a sit down with them, listen to them, vent. They are your friend, but don't tell them, hey, quit your job, or don't even suggest it, right? Listen to them and then ask them, what are you going to do now, right? This is happening at your workplace. This is happening. What would you do about it, right? If they have other options, ask them, these other option you have, what are you going to do with it? What would you do about it? I mean, they might ask for your advice and opinion, but still, I will not advise you to tell them to quit their job, right? Give them your honest point of view, help them explore the options. But if you tell a friend to quit their job, make sure you have a second job for them or a job out there for them, or another means of or source of income, or maybe you're going to be splitting your paycheck with them. But do not tell your friend to quit their job, because if they do quit their job and they start searching and it's been 6 months, like when people start to search for jobs every day, after the first 30 days and they don't hear back from some companies, they start to lose hope. And then after then, you have the second month, there's the third month, which is like an entire quarter, no job. And then fourth month, fifth month, sixth month, it gets really frustrating. It's like a bad marriage that started off really fine, and now you're in it and you're stuck. And I hope a lot of you are not triggered by that, but you're in it and you're stuck and you're just angry at this person because they told you to quit your job. That could happen no matter how understanding your friend is. If your friend wants to quit their job, I mean, support them, but don't be the one who tells them or who tell them to quit their job. I mean, think about it. If they hate the job so much and they talk about it, to you every time, they rant about the job, what they hate about the job and all of that, why don't they quit? And if you're watching this and you really hate your job, you want to get something new, I would say keep applying. Talk to friends to send you job links. Try. Try as much as, if you don't have time during the weekdays, try, as much as possible to apply during weekends. My rule is try to do at least 2 jobs a day. Apply to 2 different companies a day, but keep trying and keep your current job. Do not quit your job unless you're sure that there is something waiting for you. You have money to sustain you for a while, because there are a lot of people out there right now who are looking for jobs and they haven't found something. Now, this is not to say that your case will be exactly the same thing. Your case might be different. You might, quit your job and you might find something really good or sustainable. But how are you so sure that you would find something? So why not just keep your current job and keep searching? If your friend, if your friend wants to be there for you, tell them to send you job links. But I don't think you should outrightly quit your job. And if you're watching this and you have a friend who complains about their job, I don't think you should tell them to quit their job, because people work because they need money. It's the truth. It's the universal, global, it's the honest truth. No matter how much you love your job, these people still want to get paid. So everyone works because they want to get paid. And if the money is not coming, then I don't know, bills need to be paid. You need to keep the lights on. You need to pay for your subscriptions. You need to go for health check from time to time. These things need to be paid for by either the company they work at or the money they make from the job they do. So don't tell your friend to quit their job. Find a way to get them to decide, but don't, like, why are they in the company in the first place? If they keep complaining about it, why haven't they left? Let them decide to leave themselves. Don't tell them to quit their job. They might take it out on you later. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I feel like I'll be repeating myself if I keep talking, but you get the gist, you get the message. If you want to just watch more videos about work and recruitment and just stuff happening in the software/tech space, you can go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you around.